Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I got an extra special episode I want to share with you. The other day I posted an image to my Instagram and Facebook, and some of you's probably seen it, and well, I guess the cat's kind of out of the bag, but as of just last night actually, some new information has come to light, and I want to share that with you today too in this episode. Obviously there's a big announcement to make concerning the channel. Despite the cringe desk sit-down talk sessions that I've been putting out lately, I'm not giving up on the channel. I'm not going to abandon the channel, and I hope, as my loyal viewers, that you're not going to abandon the channel either. There is definitely 100% more Bronco Overland content coming in the near future, and I hope you stick around for that. With that said, let's get into this episode. And I think we have to talk. So in a previous episode I did, we talked about Bronco production updates and the UAW strike. Sales numbers again for November looked really bad. There was, well, after the strike, production numbers took off again. There was over 10,000 units built, but the sales numbers, as you can see, are way down. Obviously the market's cooled off, and it's probably trending that way for the next foreseeable bit. In that video I also mentioned how Ford canceled the Heritage Edition orders for 2023. We're talking about customers that had, some of them, VINs issued, production week scheduled, waited for however long for the Bronco to arrive, and then Ford just pulling the carpet out from under them. On top of that, 2024 was also supposed to be a run of production for the Heritage Editions, but they were actually paused by Ford. So Ford wasn't accepting any new orders, canceled previous orders, and that's where we sat. As you saw in my cheesy intro there, Connor texted me just this past Wednesday, December 6th actually, and obviously asking me if I was still in for the Heritage Edition. But what you didn't see in that that little intro bit was the Heritage Edition orders were just resumed for 2 days. So Ford, from December 6th to December 8th, were accepting new 2024 Heritage Edition orders, and then after that the books are closed. So obviously Connor, the guy, went through the build and price, and I spec'd out my Bronco, the options that I wanted, and I passed it off to Connor. He also noticed on his order guide, which didn't show up on the build and price, the signature LED headlights were an option for the Heritage Edition. I noticed on a comparison video that I did earlier that the American build and price had that option where the Canadian build and price doesn't, but it looks like Ford's maybe changed their mind. So those are available, and they're like $1,000 or whatever. But yeah, I definitely opted for those. Yep, so I went over the build and price, spec'd it out. Connor did the order and submitted it. So the Heritage, again, even for 2024, going over all the options in the builds and one of the videos where I did a comparison of the different trims and the price points on the options. I basically configured as best as I could the different trims to be identical, and the Heritage Edition still, for whatever reason, comes out as the bargain trim to get, even though it's such a limited special edition. Back before the Bronco production even began in 2020, it was looking like the painted modular hardtop for the two-door, if you recall, has a removable side glass and the removable gunner's hatch in the rear cap. That was like a $3,500 option. So you're getting a spec'd out Bronco cheaper than the other trims, and it looks like basically you're getting the modular hardtop for free. Let's just hope that whatever issues that Ford might have had with them, they've finally worked them out. So in the intro of this video, I also mentioned that I had some even more recent news to update you guys on, and it's kind of nuts. Last night at work, Connor texted me again, and he basically said, my order went through, Ford issued a VIN, and I'm scheduled for production on the week of February 19th, which just blows me away. It's unreal. I don't know how long I waited for my first Bronco after putting the order in. It was, I think, 8 or 9 months before I was issued a VIN. But I mean, the very next day after Connor submitted the order, I'm scheduled. Looking at how the economy is and the sales numbers are looking, so I imagine if anyone's looking to put an order in for a new Bronco with Ford, you're probably going to get scheduled right away. Constraints obviously being the limited factor. I imagine the people who were sitting on the 2023 Heritage Edition orders who were canceled, and I mean, some of them, I think Ford maybe opened up this two-door window to get some of those customers back into a Heritage Edition Bronco. But I imagine missing that window, or maybe some of them went out and bought a Bronco off a dealer lot and then found out later that they were able to order a Heritage Edition. It'd be kind of upsetting. I think 2023 and 24 were supposed to be it for the Heritage Edition, seeing as it was just a two-door order window. I don't know what kind of numbers we're looking at. 2023, I think they were supposed to be each 1,966 models of the two-door and four-door Heritage Edition. I don't know how many got built for this year, but it's looking like next year it's going to be even less. So it'll be a unicorn for sure, a pretty rare model, especially the two-door. I think in 2025 it's rumored to be that Ford's going to do a refresh on the Bronco. Definitely cosmetic, maybe mechanical as well. I think that'll be curtains for the Heritage Edition. You'll definitely expect to see more special editions, trims for model year 25, I think. This whole bad mule replacement thing definitely happening a lot faster than I expected it to happen. But I'm not complaining. I think my original scheduled Bronco, Ford schedules them in a week, and my original Bronco order, I saw that shift a couple times. It went up a couple weeks, it came back, and that was pretty typical of the production runs, and that's probably parts constraints causing that. But like February 19th, that's 8 or 9 weeks from now. Give 3 or 4 weeks for production and delivery, and I'm looking at like a spring delivery, which I was initially looking to get anyway, so that's working out really well. On another note, some of you probably also noticed on the YouTube community post I put up a picture of a new camera that I got, and I'm shooting on it right now. I went out and got a new hybrid Sony mirrorless. It's model A6700, and it's an amazing little camera. I think going forward you can expect to see some better quality episodes, a little more cinematic and a little more ambitious with the shooting. A long time ago I dabbled into photography a bit. I had a Canon DSLR and I did a bit of portrait landscapes and some astrophotography, and I definitely would like to get back into that again. As far as future overlanding episodes are concerned, I can definitely see myself planning some expeditions where I'm going to locations, picturesque locations for some shoots, and just to share some more content with you, my viewers. This one's getting a little long, so I'm going to wrap it up. Like always, I appreciate you tuning in and viewing the channel. And if you haven't subscribed already, I'd appreciate if you did so. And we'll catch you next time on The Lonely Overlander.